So today is March 1st, 2024, and it is currently day one for the latest LG TV software update, which is going to be software version 03.30.73, and that's going to be applicable to TV models. Welcome into the video, welcome into the channel. Hope everyone is doing well out there. What you're looking at on your screen is my 42-inch LG C3 with a fish on it. So what I'm going to do here in this part of the video, like I normally do, is I'm just going to go ahead and check and see if the update's been pushed to my TV. I highly doubt it since we're here on day one, but let's go ahead and try it. Press and hold the settings button on the remote, go over to support, software update, and I'm currently on 03.30.71. So if you're on anything other than this number here, you're not on the most up-to-date firmware. But anyway, let's go ahead and click check for updates, see what happens. And no updates found. So, like in some of my prior videos, whenever I make these videos, I either go ahead and install the update from over the air, or if it hasn't been pushed to my TV, I like to manually install the update as quickly as possible so I can be sure to put out a video letting you know if I encounter any issues during installation or if it basically breaks my TV upon installation. So that way you're aware of that so that you will hold off from installing the update. Now, since the update hasn't been pushed over the air yet, I've gone ahead and loaded this USB drive right here with the new firmware file. So the next step for me is I'm going to go ahead and plug this into a USB port on the back of the TV. I'm going to go ahead and get the installation process started. If I encounter any issues, and believe me, there can be some issues as noted in a prior video. As a matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and card in a prior video where I attempt to do a manual update. I wasn't the only one having the issue. I had people in my comments section let me know that they encountered the same thing. But having said that, I'm going to go ahead and do this. If I encounter no issues at all, the next step from here is we'll come back and talk about what comes with the update, which is software version 03.30.73. All right, just a real quick cutout here. I just wanted to show you the message that pops up on the screen when the manual update is working properly. Like I mentioned, I had all sorts of issues the last time I attempted to do a manual update. This message popped up as soon as I plugged in the USB drive, which means we should be good to go. All right, TV has restarted, so the new firmware should be on the TV, but we'll double check here to be sure. Press and hold the settings button on the remote. Long pause there, by the way. Support, software update, and there it is, 03.30.73. So right off, I know I'm going to get to the details of what comes with the update, but right off, that's a little concerning at how long it took to open the menu system. That's one of the first things I generally check when there's a new firmware version is, has it created lag within the menu system? And the fact that that took so long to open is a bit concerning. Let's try it again. That was the first time I tried to do it. That was a little better, but still a little concerning. So typically after I do the install on these, I do some checking around the menus to see if there are any new settings they've added, or just to check the functionality of the menus to see how everything is moving. Hopefully it's still nice and snappy. But with that being said, there was no installation issues on this, so I'm very happy to report that. So next up from here, I'm going to go ahead and talk about what comes with update 03.30.73. All right, here we go. Let's figure out what comes with the latest update for the C3 and the G3. And I can tell you right off, there's only two things. It's going to be 1. Improvement and 2. Fixing minor bugs in software. So like most of my other videos, I've seen some people chime in and let me know that they encountered some issues with some of the most recent updates. So this update is probably more in the line of just correcting some of those issues. I can't think of off the top of my head that I encountered many of the issues that were showing up in my comment section, but I really like that about the community. So please continue to leave those comments for me because chances are when I see a comment about an issue you're having with an update, I'm going to go in and check it on my own TV and see if I can replicate the issue. And if I can, I'll be sure to come back and help out with a fix if I can. So keep that feedback coming. I really appreciate that. But that's going to do it for the video. If you did enjoy the content, you learn anything at all, and you want to help support the channel, go ahead and hit that like button. It gets my videos circulated out to more people. And of course, if you're new here and you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing to the channel. Hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification so you don't miss my future uploads. But with all that being said, until the next one.